All right, Bobbity. He was a wizard or whatever. His goal was, again, he's a character, make you anticipate another character. And for me, that's not really what hits for me. Obviously, he wasn't that strong, but he wasn't supposed to be. His thing is kind of like magic or whatever. I am going to put him ahead of Chase and these two guys. Actually, I'll put him ahead of King Cole too. Is that ahead of King Cole? I'm going to put him behind. I'm putting him behind King Cole. I'm putting him right there. That's where he belongs. That's where he's going to stay. Again, created some good fights with his henchmen, but you got to have some level of strength for me to put you any higher than the C tier, which is why most of these guys in the C tier, because they didn't really put fear in the villain's heart, not the villains, the hero's heart. They didn't really put fear in my heart. So I have him in the C tier as well, right where he belongs, right there in that. Yeah, he belongs right there. All right, so now we're in the Boo series. This is the last series of the show, of the anime, and it was the shadiest. To say, I was like over it at this point. Like the power scale started to fall off, which I'm a big power scale guy. I know I'm wasting my time. Still holding on to that, especially now where we are in the Dragon Ball world. Um, but I really wasn't invested in this series, if I'm being honest with you, until the very end. We'll get to that in a second. But Margin Buu, I remember hearing all this hype about him. I remember them talking about him. Bobby was talking about him. The Supreme Kai was afraid of him. Yeah, 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 yeah. And he came about, and I saw him, and I was like, "You got to be kidding!" All of this hype, and this is what he looks like. He looked at so unintimidating. It was unbelievable. And then he started to fight, and then I got it. Like this dude ain't to play with. He bodied Gohan, and he was going to body anybody else. He bodied Vegeta. Anybody else who was going to stand in front of Margin Buu, he was probably going to body. Although they say Goku could have beat him at Super Saiyan 3. So take that what you will with it. Also, too, I shouldn't be adding this into it because this is solely on Dragon Ball Z, but I am. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. In the Dragon Ball Z movie Resurrection F, Frieza made a statement about Margin Buu, and this is something it kind of hit for me. Like, wow, Margin Buu really was known. Frieza said, "There's two fighters in the world my father told me never to face." He said, "Beerus the Destroyer," which, yeah, don't fight that dude. And he also said Margin Buu. So that was kind of impressive for me. I like that little thing they put into that movie. With all that being said, Margin Buu is a B tier fighter, and I am going to put him. He bodied the board. He bodied this dude too. The board too. He bodied him too. He actually turned him into a cookie. Margin Buu might go in the eight. Nah, not this Margin. Not this Buu. This Buu can't go into the. Can he go into the A tier? Nah, I can't put him in the A tier. I'm sorry, but I will put him at the head of the B tier because he did body the Boria, and he can turn him into candy, which is savage. All right, here is Buu, Super Buu, all types of other Boos he turned into because he was like the one absorbing all of them. He was a little bit more savage, a little bit more serious, and a little bit more evil. Um, I'm going to put him in the A tier because excuse me, he I'm going to put him in an A tier because he, I think, killed. I know he killed a lot of people. I remember he's like at the top of the tower on the earth, and he killed like a lot of people putting his hands up. Just like weird, not weird, but he did like a technique where he like killed like half of the people. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was definitely evil. Let's just put it out there. He was evil and he was strong. Um, and he was smart too. So I'm actually gonna put him in the A tier, and I gotta let my bias go. I am gonna put him ahead of the. It's gonna hurt. It hurts me to do this, but he goes in front of the androids. Does he He goes in front of Vegeta too. He's ahead of the A tier. I gotta be unbiased a little bit here. He goes ahead of the A tier. He's just so much more. He did so much more damage than the other people in the A tier. So I gotta be unbiased here and put him ahead of the A tier. He might be an S. He's not an S tier, but Kid Buu is. Kid Buu is an S tier. Kid Buu was unstoppable, yo. Like Kid Buu was the epitome of a villain who just wants to destroy. He just wanted destruction, and I believe this was his original form, the Kid Buu form. And for that reason, I can see why people feared the Majin Buu. Because this dude, Kid Buu, was super strong. He destroyed the Earth, if I remember. Like, he destroyed the whole Earth. He's going ahead of Cell. He's going ahead of Cell. He destroyed the whole Earth, bro. He killed everybody. He's going ahead of Cell. Okay, so that is my tier list. I feel pretty good about it. I don't think I'm gonna make any changes to it, honestly. So you guys let me know what y'all think about my tier list. Let me know what you guys would have changed. Thank you for watching the video. This is my first video, so things are a little rough. So bear with me. I'm gonna learn, get better as I go. With that being said, though, again, guys, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Half Dragon, Half Wolf signing out.